My name is Lisa, and believe it or not, I'm the assistant manager of this hotel. I always make it a priority to act with our guests in mind, especially those who chose our hotel. That feeling of gratitude is something I never forget as I strive to offer the best hospitality possible.
Thank you for everything.
We'll be back again sometime. This hotel is so comfortable. I could honestly live here.
Mr. Kimura, Ms. Tanaka, thank you so much for coming back year after year. All of us on staff truly look forward to welcoming you again.
No, thank you, really.
Lisa, your service always feels so genuine. Thank you so much.
Moments like that, when guests smile and say thank you, meant everything to me. But lately, the hotel had been struggling financially, running in the red, and I found myself worried about the future. Then, one day.
Nice to meet you. I'm Noah, and I'll be taking over as the new general manager starting today.
Nice to meet you too. I'm Lisa, the assistant manager. I look forward to working with you. Are you here to help turn things around financially?
That's right. Let's work hard together.
A new general manager, Noah, had arrived. He was known for his incredible track record of turning around struggling hotels on the brink of closure. In fact, he was so well regarded in the industry, people even called him Noah the Reviver. Having someone like him join us as our general manager gave me a real sense of hope, until...
Why aren't we getting more guests? The service is excellent, and we even hired a top-tier chef.
Actually, a few years ago, an office opened nearby that's run by some rather intimidating people. When some of their members started staying at our hotel, it made regular guests feel uneasy.
I see. But we've been turning those kinds of groups away lately, haven't we? So why were they allowed to stay here in the first place?
Well, since we get a lot of international guests, there aren't many facilities around here that ban tattoos. But starting last year, a new exclusion ordinance came into effect, and those individuals stopped coming. For a moment, we really thought things were finally turning around. But the damage had already been done, guest numbers haven't recovered, and it's become clear that some people still have the wrong idea about us, and I don't know how to fix it.
In other words, this hotel is in the middle of a transformation. It's just a turning point.
When Noah smiled like that, so full of optimism, I couldn't help but feel hopeful too. Seeing that bright, confident smile, I truly believed, with him by our side, we can absolutely turn this around. Then, one day...
House inspection, check. Guest rooms, all checked and good to go. Have we confirmed the food delivery for tomorrow's meals?
Yes, all the quantities for the morning delivery have been verified.
Oh, right. There were a few small pieces of trash in the corners of the elevator and near the lobby. It's exactly those little, out-of-the-way spots we need to pay close attention to.
Understood. I'll be more careful. That night, we were finishing up our usual end-of-day checks. I was just about to dim the lights in the lobby when a young girl, who looked to be around elementary school age, suddenly walked in. Good evening, sweetheart. What's the matter? It's pretty late. Are you here all by yourself?
Yeah. Oh, my stomach just growled. I'm really hungry. I only have 100 yen. But can I stay here tonight?
What happened? Did you maybe have a fight with your mom or something?
I actually left home, and then I got lost. I haven't eaten anything.
I see. Noah, what should we do? We should probably try to contact her parents, right? But if there's something going on at home, maybe we should call the police instead?
No, please don't call the police, please.
All right, I understand. But you don't need to worry about money. So how about this? You can stay here tonight, okay?
Really?
Really? But in return, you need to let your parents know you're safe, all right? They're probably very worried about you.
Okay.
Noah.
There's no need to hesitate. Her safety comes first, right? We've got plenty of open rooms. In fact, how about we put her up in the suite?
The suite? Is that a super fancy room?
That's right, it's the nicest room in the whole hotel.
Wow, really? It's like a castle. Are you sure it's okay?
Of course. And now, we've got to get some food ready for our hungry little guest.
Thank you.
You're very welcome. But later, you'll need to apologize to your parents properly, okay? And promise that you'll have an honest talk with them.
When Noah said that, the little girl nodded cheerfully, her face lighting up with the biggest smile. Watching that moment, I felt deeply moved. She introduced herself as Yuki, and after showing her to her room, we brought her to the restaurant.
Wow, this is amazing. It looks like a feast fit for a princess.
All of our chefs here are top class, truly the best of the best. It's so delicious your cheeks might just fall off from happiness, so eat as much as you like.
Okay, itadakimasu. It's delicious. So delicious.
I'm glad you're enjoying it. Once we get back to your room, be sure to get a good night's rest, okay?
Just because you're staying overnight doesn't mean you get to stay up late, alright?
Okay, this one's amazing too.
Yuki-chan must have been absolutely starving. She dove into her meal with full enthusiasm. Noah and I chatted with her here and there, watching over her as she happily ate everything. The next day, her mother came to pick her up safely, and Yuki returned home. A few months later, thanks to a series of reforms Noah proposed, our hotel was fully booked. With guests steadily returning, things were finally looking up. Then one day,
Hey, long time no see, lady.
You're Onagashira from that office. May I ask what brings you here?
Well, now, is that any way to greet someone? I used to be one of your regulars, you know. You should treat me just like any other guest with a warm welcome.
Pardon me for interrupting. Is there something we can assist you with, sir? Lisa, may I ask who this gentleman is?
This is Mr. Onagashira, the head of the office that nearly drove our hotel to shut down.
Now, that makes me sound like the bad guy. You must be the manager. Then I'll get right to the point. Vacate the hotel.
I'm sorry, could you clarify what you mean by that?
Simple. We want to build our new office right here. Great view, don't you think? Don't worry, I've got the money ready. You'll be taken care of.
I appreciate that you admire the view from our hotel. However, I must respectfully decline your request to vacate.
Oh yeah? I heard this place hasn't had many guests for a while now. I bet running this joint costs more than what you bring in from guests. You do realize this isn't a bad deal, right?
You're right. There was a time when almost no guests came to stay. But now, we're at full occupancy most days, and our number of regulars is growing steadily.
That's right. This hotel isn't the same as it used to be.
So what, you're saying you're rejecting our offer?
Those empty days are in the past. Now, this place is loved by many guests. As long as people want to stay here, we won't do anything to disappoint them.
You got some nerve. You know who you're talking to? You planning to make an enemy of us?
I won't be intimidated by threats. We serve with pride, and we stand by our values as hoteliers.
Noah. Thanks to Noah's calm and unwavering stance, Onagashira left that day saying, "I'll be back." And 1 week later, he returned, this time with several of his men. Noah! It's Onagashira again, and he's brought people with him. I'll handle this as assistant manager.
Lisa, take a deep breath. It's all right. I'll deal with it.
Well, thanks for the warm welcome. I'm here today to give you my final warning. You really have no intention of leaving this hotel, huh?
No matter how many times you asked, our answer remains the same. We're not leaving.
Acting all calm like that. I gave you a final chance, but if you won't listen, then I guess we'll have to do things our way.
Wait, you're surrounding Noah. Noah, are you okay? Hey, what do you all think you're doing?
Sorry, miss, but we can't just walk away after being rejected like that. If you really want to keep things peaceful around here, you'd better agree to our terms.
We've been trying to have a calm and respectful discussion this whole time. But if you keep this up, I'm afraid we'll have no choice but to call the police.
Go ahead and call him. It won't make a difference.
What do you mean it won't make a difference?
He means this.
Why is a police officer here? We haven't even called yet.
That's Kabuto Mori, the police chief in charge of this district. He and I go way back.
You've got to be kidding.
You can call the cops all you want, but it won't do any good. Now you get it? No matter what you say or do, Kabuto Mori here will make sure it all gets swept under the rug.
That's right. So just give up quietly, all right?
This can't be happening.
Are we really supposed to give up just like this?
Just do what you're told and leave. You don't have a choice here.
Mind if I cut in? It's been a while, Onagashira.
Wait a second. You're Nigaki from the Sukado group we crushed ages ago.
The moment Onagashira saw the man named Nigaki suddenly appear, his expression turned to shock.
Onagashira, thanks to the money you secretly handed to the cops, the Sukado group got crushed. I ended up doing some time behind bars, but honestly, it did wonders for my health.
The Sukado group? Noah, do you know anything about them?
No. I know some folks connected to the Kyosoka group, but I've never heard of the Sukado group before.
What the hell is this? Why are you people here now?
Because this hotel took amazing care of my daughter. So I came to show my appreciation.
Hello, thank you for the yummy food and the beautiful room the other day.
Yuki-chan.
Wait, daughter. So you're Yuki's father.
That's right. I heard she was given the best room and treated like a princess here. She told me all about the fancy meal too. She was glowing with happiness. Thank you for making my daughter smile like that.
Now I understand. We were simply doing what we believed was right.
I was planning to thank you first and then deal with these guys. But hey, this works out because I've got something I've been dying to show you too.
Show us something? What are you talking about?
Everything you and Kabuto Mori have been doing behind the scenes. It's all documented here. Audio recordings of your little deals, and altered documents covering up the forced eviction claims. Stuff you were legally obligated to report.
You've got to be kidding me. How the hell do you have that?
Doesn't matter where I got it. What matters is, I'm turning it all into the authorities. This ends everything. Your group, your protection, your careers. It's over.
Wait! No, please, not that. You can't!
As it turns out, Nigaki had undeniable proof of all the shady dealings between Onigashira and Kabutomori. And once they realized that,
Let go of me. Do you have any idea who I am?
Yeah, a pathetic old man with no future. That's who. You've really gone downhill since I last saw you. Look at you, throwing a tantrum.
Please, don't release those documents. I'm a police chief. If that gets out, I'll lose my pension, not to mention my entire career.
The world's better off without people like you in power.
I won't let this happen. I'll just say you forged everything. Who do you think people will believe, huh? You or me?
Oh, definitely me. You've got a reputation for sitting on your high horse and doing nothing. There are plenty of officers under you who are fed up with your crap. You know what that means, right?
Stop it already. I'm begging you.
you sure had a lot of nerve a few minutes ago.
Game over. You two lost. Time to face the music.
And you call yourself a hotel manager, talking like that.
When someone's just a pain in the ass getting in the way of business, this is exactly how I talk. You and your move out. Move out. Routine. So annoying. It's pathetic.
Exactly. And you kept coming back again and again. It was so obnoxious.
I totally get that. We have boys like that at school, they just won't quit. And guess what? Every single girl ends up hating them.
Sounds like being annoying gets you nowhere no matter how old you are.
Especially if you never bother listening to what people are actually saying.
This is wild. I gotta record this. Pulls out phone.
Hey, stop that. Don't you dare film this.
Watch your mouth, Onigashira. That's my precious princess you're yelling at.
Exactly. Like you're in any position to talk down to anyone right now.
Hey, lady, you better watch here.
Shut up. Do you have any idea how much we've put up with from you? You should take a good, hard look at the mess you created by running your mouth for so long.
Lisa, you're so cool.
After getting thoroughly chewed out by all of us, Onigashira and Kabutomori finally cracked.
All right. I was wrong. I won't make you leave the hotel. Just please let me off the hook. I swear, I'll never come back here again.
It's too late for that. And begging us won't do you any good. Oh, but that promise? You better keep it. Never come near this place again.
I'm begging you. Maybe if you ask me, Gaki, he'll go easy on me.
This is way beyond anything we can do now.
Then at least, please, go easy on me. Just let me off the hook quietly.
We're just hotel staff, man. You think we have that kind of power?
Please, I swear, I won't cause any more trouble. Just this once.
I'm serious, please. I'm begging you, don't let this ruin me.
Huh. I can't hear you. All right, boys. Take these two where they belong.
Got it, boss. Enough whining. Get moving.
And so, Onigashira and Kabutomori were taken away by Nigaki's men. As Noah and I watched them disappear, we turned to Nigaki with deep gratitude. Truly, thank you so much for helping us.
We'll never forget what you did for us. Honestly, we don't even know how we can possibly repay you.
No. That's my line. I'll never forget the kindness you showed to Yuki.
Mr. Nigaki.
Yuki just started elementary school, and she finally began to understand what kind of work I do. But It came as a shock to her. She couldn't accept it, and she ran away from home.
So that's why she was so hungry that night.
Hey, I was so embarrassed when my stomach growled.
She told me how you encouraged her to apologize to us and have an honest conversation. Because she made that promise, she looked me straight in the eye and spoke from the heart. Thanks to that, I've decided to walk away from that life.
You know what? Papa has changed so much. He really talked to me properly this time. That's why I love this version of Papa, and even the wild version from before, and I love all the people who were with him too.
I'm so glad to hear that.
Mr. Nigaki, we'd love to have you back with your whole family next time.
Yeah, we'll definitely come again, right, Papa?
Absolutely, Yuki. I'm really looking forward to that day.
With joyful smiles, Nigaki and Yuki left the hotel together. Later, both Onigashira and Kabutamori were officially arrested. Noah and I filed a lawsuit for everything we had endured, and we received compensation. After that, our hotel's performance only went up from there. Business was booming, and before long, we were featured in magazines and on TV as one of the most popular hotels in the region. More and more people wanted to work with us, and the whole place became even more full of life and energy. At the same time, Noah's name and reputation continued to grow. And as for me, phew, another busy day well done.
Definitely. Oh, by the way, do you remember the name Tsukato Group?
Of course I do.
Well, turns out the boss of the Kyosuka Group, the one my sister's close with. Actually, never mind.
Wait, your sister?
Oh, no, I mean,
Noah, look at the reservation list for next month.
which one? Wait, Mr. Nigaki, party of 3?
That's right. It's Yuki-chan. I'm already looking forward to seeing her again. As Noah and I looked through the reservation list, we came across a name we both recognized. The moment we saw it, we couldn't help but feel excited for the upcoming reunion. It reminded us once again how this hotel continues to build connections with people in so many different ways. This whole experience really brought that home for me. Thanks to Noah, our hotel's business turned around. And thanks to Yuki-chan wandering into our lobby that night, the trouble we were facing was resolved. Whenever I think about that, I'm reminded of how much I still have to learn, and it inspires me to keep growing. From now on, I'll continue to give my all as assistant manager. Never without a smile, so I can help create joyful memories for our guests and keep this hotel a place worth coming back to. If you enjoyed this video, we'd be thrilled if you subscribed to our channel. Subscribing means you'll receive notifications for new videos, keeping you in the loop with all our latest content. Your support is vital to our growth. Let's enjoy and grow together.